Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday morning for our Rise and Shine, Align and Refine class in honor of our beautiful friend, Nicole. And in honor of Nicole, I wanted to share a quote I came across about yoga because it's just 100% Nicole. One yoga class, you are just one yoga class away from a good mood. And that strikes me as how Nicole approached yoga. Good morning. So,
is it just me? No.
Dedicate that class today to this thought. I was just sharing, you're only one yoga class away from a good mood.
Okay, there you are.
Because that is what our dear friend Nicole would say. So take a moment and find a comfortable spot on your mat. If you have something to sit up upon, find that. So your hips are above your knees and those hip flexors are released slightly. And tip your pelvis forward. Grow your spine long and tall towards the sky. Reach the crown of your head as high as you can. Stretch your neck long and drop your shoulders with intention. And just notice how you feel as you land in that spot. And take your time to get organized on this beautiful sunny Monday morning in June. What if you are just one yoga class away from a good or better mood? Taking a deep inhale through your nose and an exhale through your mouth. Another deep inhale through your nose and an exhale through your mouth. Take a moment to sit and just connect with anything in your body that doesn't perhaps feel good this morning. Is anything achy, stiff, stuck, or tight? And can you, with intention, as you breathe in this next breath, send it to those pockets filled with love and nourishing air. Let a little bit of the not feeling good go. One of the reasons that yoga helps you feel good is that you let go of all the thoughts and judgments and you just focus on your breath and your body, quieting the mind. See if you can focus just on the inhale, long, sweet inhale here, and an exhale. And notice with your body if anything hurts or doesn't feel good, and send the breath there as an act of kindness and love. And exhale, let it go. And this time, take a deep breath in as if you were smelling the roses in the rose garden, all in beautiful bloom right now. Breathe in through your nose. And exhale, blow out the birthday candles. Once again, deep inhales if you're smelling the roses. And an exhale, huge out breath, blow the candles out for your next birthday. And then pause completely. Just notice how you feel. Lots of shifts in the body. The shifts are what allow you to change your mood. So allow the shifts. Don't resist the shifts. Just let them flow through you. And enjoy even those pockets that don't feel good to start. Enjoy the release. And even the noticing of them. Bring your hands to your heart. Left hand, press the heel into that heart space gently. Place your right hand atop. Press into that heart space and send yourself some good morning love. Thanks for being here at yoga, getting up this morning. Sometimes it's a magnificent act to just get up and carry on. Send the breath into that pocket behind the heart, filled with kindness, love, humor, good mood. Breathe out. And sit here for a moment and just enjoy how you feel. Allow yourself to feel good. If you notice anything popping up, resistance to the day, resentment for someone else, can you just notice that you have that resistance and allow it? Sometimes that resistance is there for a purpose. I was walking on the Great Highway yesterday and I ran into a friend who also does yoga, and it was very windy. She was telling me a story of a yoga teacher who was doing yoga up on a bluff top in the gale force winds. And the teacher said, "I can see you're all resisting the wind," which she was. And the teacher said, "Stop resisting the wind. The wind is there to declutter and help you let go." So whether you are resisting the wind that we're having right now at the beach out here in the sunset, or whether you're resisting something else, perhaps you can just notice it and let go of the resistance. Allow the wind to declutter you, or whatever else it might be. Just allow it and see what happens. And from there is where the good mood happens. So with that, let's bring our hands to heart center and salute to the fact that we are 40 minutes now away from a good mood. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. Slowly lower your hands to your sides and open your eyes. Roll your shoulders back 3 times, huge circles, and enjoy it. And roll them forward 3 times, huge circles, and enjoy it. Enjoy everything that we do today. Notice how it feels good. Ground those sit bones into the earth once again. Inhale both arms out and up towards the sky. Fingers face one another. Clasp your fingers together, flip your palms up towards the sky, shimmy your elbows towards your ears, if it works for you. If not, feel free to leave them where they are. Inhale, stretch your palms towards the sky. Exhale, round into a seated cow and allow your head and neck to fall forward. Inhale, slight arch, reach towards the sky. Exhale, round and suck that navel back. Enjoy all the morning stretch, release of tension. Inhale, slight arch once again. And exhale, round forward. Notice how it feels. Drop your head and neck here. Breathe into the back body. Deep inhale here in the cat pose. And exhale, let it go while staying here. Inhale, reach back up towards the sky. Exhale, open your arms out towards the side. Press your palms into the side walls. Wrap the right arm under the left. Come into eagle arms. Grab your thumbs or your palms, whatever works for you. Raise your elbows up to shoulder height. Notice if this feels good or if you resist it. And pause and exhale. Inhale, lift up an inch. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up an inch. Exhale, lower. Once again, lift up 1 inch. And lower to shoulder height and pause and just enjoy the release here for one more moment. Breathe into it right in this spot without moving. And exhale, let it go. Untangle your arms, stretch them out to the side. Press the palms into the sidewall, pinch the scapula together, and enjoy that. Wrap your arms in the opposite direction. Left arm under the right. Grab your thumbs or your palms or whatever works for you. No judgment. Lift your elbows towards shoulder height if you can, and pause. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift up an inch, And exhale, lower to shoulder height. Inhale, lift up an inch. And exhale, shoulder. One more, lift up an inch and exhale, round. Bring your elbows towards your belly. Allow your head and neck to fall. Breathe into the back body here for a moment. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, come back up to shoulder height. Crown of the head reaches towards the sky. And just pause here. Notice the release between the scapula. Send the breath there with kindness, especially if it's tight. And exhale, let it go. Untangle your arms, reach them out to the sides, lower them down. Roll those shoulders back with kindness once again. Enjoy it. 3 huge circles. And roll them forward. 3 huge circles. Lower your arms to your sides, close your eyes, and just notice how you feel. Deep breath in through your nose, long and smooth. And out through the mouth, letting things go. Inhale both arms up towards the sky once again. Drop your right hand by your right hip, ground the palm into the earth, ground your left hip into the earth, and stretch your left fingertips towards the right. Bend the right elbow if it feels good to you. Inhale into the whole left side body and enjoy it. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. And if you wish, gaze over the left shoulder towards the sky and let it go. Bring your head back to center. Bring your left arm back towards the side. Towards your sides, come back to center. Inhale, both arms up towards the sky once again. Exhale, your left hand, lower it, to the earth. Ground your left palm into the earth. Right hip grounds into the earth. Reach your right fingertips over the right ear. Stretch the whole right side body and enjoy it. Bend the left elbow if that feels good to you. Inhale deeply into the whole right side body. And exhale, let it go. One more inhale. If you wish, gaze over the right shoulder and enjoy it. Inhale, back up. Both hands come towards the sky. Exhale, lower them towards the earth. Once again, roll your shoulders back 3 times. Enjoy it. And forward 3 times. Just notice all the sensations, tingles. If you're sitting on something, move it out from under you. If you have a blanket and tight hamstrings, feel free to keep it underneath you. We're going to come into Dandasana or staff pose. Move the flesh of your seat out of the way. Legs are extended long in front of you. Knees can be bent to start. Ground your sit bones into the earth. Hinge at the waist. Puff your chest forward. Take your hands, tent them behind you. Press your fingertips into the earth. Shoulders down and back. Press your knees towards the earth if it works for you. Come into Dandasana or staff pose. Everything engaged and strong, and enjoy it. Toes flexed towards your nose, ankles flexed. Legs strong and engaged, chest puff forward. Breathe into your chest. And exhale, let it go. One more deep breath into the chest, shoulders down and back, strong, strong everywhere. Heart open, exhale, let it go. Release your legs, release your hands, engage your belly. Inhale your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward towards your toes. Release your head and neck. Come into an easy forward fold. Your knees may need to be bent here, whatever feels good. Allow your head and neck to release towards the floor. You'll notice the stretch in the back of the legs, back of the shoulders. Breathe into it and enjoy. And exhale, let it go. Breathe into the back body, the back of the legs. And exhale, let it go. Slowly walk your hands up your shins, to your knees, to your thighs. Hinge at the waist, crown of the head reaches towards the sky. Bend your knees, come into butterfly pose. Soles of the feet connect together, knees apart, rock side to side on your hips. Hands come to the ankles, tug your heels gently towards your groin. Open the inner thighs a bit more, press your knees towards the floor, whatever works for you. Inhale, straight your spine, heart is light, chest puffs forward. Exhale, let it go. One more inhale into that chest space. And exhale, let it go. Release your hands from your ankles. We're going to come into double pigeon here to release the hips, creating that good mood. Right ankle can be in front of the left knee if that works for you, or atop, either one. Since it's early, no forward movement here is even necessary. Right ankle atop the left knee. If it works for you, you'll notice a release in the right hip. Hinge your hips forward, crown of the head reaches towards the sky and spine is straight. If that's too much for you, right ankle in front of the left knee. Once again, hinge at the waist, grow your spine long and tall, and drop your shoulders. Sit as tall as you can here. Hips ground into the earth, whichever position you're in. And you'll notice that release in the back of the, just above your butt, in the back on either side, outer hips. Tilt your pelvis forward. Once again, grow your spine tall towards the sky. Inhale into the chest. And exhale, let it go. One more breath here. Untangle your legs, stretch them long in front of you. Rock side to side, move the flesh of your seat. Press your legs towards the floor, toes and ankles flex towards your nose, in line with your knees and your shins. Hands come behind you, come back into Dandasana or staff pose. Everything engaged. Huge inhale and exhale. Release everything. Recross your legs in the opposite direction. Left ankle in front of the right knee, or you can pick up the left foot and place it atop the right knee. Whatever works for you. It's early, don't overdo it. Notice the release in the hips. Gently tilt your pelvis forward and grow your spine long and tall towards the sky. Place your hands gently on your thighs or at your side. And just breathe into those hips with kindness here. Breathe into it. Notice anything twangy. And exhale, let it go. One more breath here. And exhale, let it go. Slowly untangle your legs. Stretch them long in front of you once again. Knees are bent. Move the flesh of your seat. Tilt your pelvis forward. Hinge at the waist and just fold your belly right towards your thighs. Knees can be bent. You can leave your knees bent, toes flexed towards your nose, ankles flexed towards your nose. Just notice all the sensations in the backs of the legs. Crown of the head reaches towards the sky this time. Back is straight, hinging at the hips. Bunch of different sensations. Slowly press your knees towards the floor here. Toes reach towards your nose. You can even spread all 10 toes open. See if you can make a space between all of them and release, let them go. Flex your toes towards your nose. Point them. Notice all the sensations and flex them. Gently walk your hands back up your shins to your knees, to your thighs. Release everything. Bring your feet around the side. And we're gonna actually just press straight up to stands today. Stand at the top of your mat. Take a moment as you arrive there to get organized. Wiggle your legs, your knees. Ground your feet into the earth. Lift up all 10 toes and lower them down. Raise your kneecaps, engage your thighs, tuck your pelvis, grow your spine long and tall, drop your shoulders. Heart is light, crown of the head reaches skyward. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears, draw them back towards the back of the mat, pinch them together, and lower them towards the earth, palms open towards the front, Tadasana or mountain pose. Notice how you feel here. Pose of strength. Deep breath into that pocket behind the heart. And exhale, let it go. One more deep breath here in Tadasana. And exhale, let it go. Open your arms out and up. Bring your hands together. Slight arch behind you. Fold forward, forward, fold. Inhale for a gentle half lift here. Move slowly on this first one. Spine straight. Sit bones stick back towards the back of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Crown of the head releases towards the floor. Inhale once again for a half lift. Spine straight, sit bones reach towards the back of the mat. Exhale, fold forward, round. Take your hands, clasp them at your sacrum. Clasp your fingers together. Extend your elbows towards the back wall and allow your fists to fall towards the front of the mat. Releasing the front of the shoulders, the backs of the shoulders. Enjoy all the sensations. Bend your left knee, straighten your right, and twist towards the right gently. Bend your right knee, straighten your left, twist towards the left. Breathe into it. And exhale, let it go. Come back to center. Allow the hands to fall another inch towards the front. Release your head and neck completely. Bring your hands back to your sacrum. Allow them to run down the backs of your thighs. Engage your belly and slowly roll up inch by inch by inch by inch. Head will be the last to rise. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Pinch them tall towards your ears. Draw your shoulders towards the back. Pinch the scapula together. Lower your shoulders. Drop your hands, palms open towards the front. Notice how you feel. Huge inhale and exhale. Once again, inhale and exhale. Open your arms out and up towards the sky once again. Palms come together, slight arch, fold forward, forward fold. Inhale for a half lift. Spine straight, crown of the head reaches forward, butt sticks out. Exhale, lower your hands. We're going to step our right foot back directly. Come into a low lunge here. Back knee will come towards the earth. Untuck your back toes. Bend the front knee. Wiggle your left toes forward. Walk up that left knee, coming into low lunge. Hands can stay on the left knee gently for balance to start. You're going to notice a big release in the front of the right hip. If you wish, grab your blocks. Should have mentioned that. On either side of that front foot to help you open up the hips easily. Hands can stay on your shin, on your thigh if you don't have blocks. Inhale into the front of the right hip. Breathe into it with kindness, enjoy it. And exhale, let it go. If you're wobbling, laugh at yourself. Exhale, let it go, sink a little bit further. If your hands are on the blocks, keep them there. If not, bring your hands back towards the floor. Untuck your back toes, straighten the back leg, raise it up, come into a high lunge. Hands still on the floor or on the blocks, whatever works for you. Ground your weight into your right hand, twist towards the left. Easy twist, reach the left hand towards the sky and enjoy it. 2 breaths here into the front of the right hip still. Exhale, let it go. If you wish, take your left hand and hook it into the right hip crease, roll the left shoulder open. Might be more comfortable for your shoulder also if you have shoulder issues. Reach your left fingertips skyward once again. Lower them on the left side of the left foot. If you have blocks, you can keep your hands on the blocks. Pick up the back foot, move it a footprint or two towards the front. Come into pyramid pose. Tack your left hip back and the right hip forward. Notice the release in the front of that left leg. You can use the blocks or just have your hands on the earth, whatever works for you. Enjoy it. Breathe into the back of that left leg. Huge exhale. One more breath here. Step the back foot forward to meet the front. Knees stay bent. Sink your hips back down and low. Come into an easy chair pose. You may want to widen your stance a little bit. Bring your hands to heart center. Just stick those sit bones back. Engage your thighs. Notice everything. Wake up and enjoy it. Hands to heart. Press your thumbs into your sternum. Elbows out wide. One more breath here. And exhale, let it go. One more inhale. On the exhale, lower your hands, shoot your sit bones straight up towards the sky, and allow your head and neck to release completely. Forward fold. Engage your belly and slowly roll up to stand, vertebrae by vertebrae. Head will be the last to rise. When you arrive, shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. Draw them back towards one another. Pinch the scapula. Lower them down completely, palms open towards the front. Tadasana or mountain pose. Deep inhale into the chest here. And an exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Open your arms out and up towards the sky, slight arch back. Fold forward, forward fold. Inhale for a half lift, spine straight, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, forward fold once again. Plant your palms on the earth. Step the left foot back. Come into low lunge here. Back knee on the earth. Untuck the back toes. You can have a blanket under your knee if you need. Wiggle those right toes forward. Walk up the right shin to the knee. Rest your hands gently on your right thigh for balance and sink into the hips here. Tuck the right hip back, left hip forward. If you want to use your blocks, you can bring them underneath you for support, whatever is more luxurious for your hips. Breathe into it. And exhale, let it go. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, go back to that smell of the spring roses, the June rose gardens. And exhale, sink into those hips a wee bit more. Enjoy the release. One more breath here, just for fun. And exhale, let it go. Ground into your hands or the blocks. Untuck the back toe, raise your back knee, come into a high lunge. You may need to readjust your feet. Tack your right hip back. Back leg is straight. High lunge here. Left palm grounds into the earth. Twist towards the right. Right fingertips reach towards the sky. Back leg is straight. Enjoy it. If your right shoulder bothers you, tack your right hand into your left hip crease. Tuck the right shoulder back. Breathe into your chest here. Exhale, let it go. Another inhale. Exhale, let it go. Reach the right arm back up towards the sky if it's in the hip crease. Twist back to center. Hands can be on the blocks or the floor. Press off the back foot, hop it forward, a footprint or two, come into pyramid pose. Tack your right hip back, left hip forward. Enjoy the release in the back of the right leg here. Both legs are straight, both toes jet line towards the front of the mat in pyramid pose. Breathe into it and let it go. Another deep breath here. Exhale, let it go. Last one. Step the back foot forward to meet the front, forward fold. Move the blocks if they're there, engage your belly, and slowly roll up to stand. Once again, vertebrae by vertebrae, and enjoy it. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears, pinch them as high as you can. Draw them back towards one another, pinch the scapula together. Lower your hands, lower your shoulders, palms open towards the front. Tadasana. Notice how you feel. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. Deep breath in and an exhale. Inhale. And an exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. From here, we're going to step that right foot back directly, coming into the foot position for warrior two. Left toes will be jet lining towards the front of the mat. Back foot is pigeon toe. Cartwheel your arms open. Come directly into warrior two. Bend that front knee. Wiggle your back heel back if you need to a little bit to lengthen the stance. Sink your hips down and low, bend that front knee. Arms reach in either direction, gazes over the left middle finger, warrior two. Just enjoy it. Crown of the head reaches towards the sky. Spine is tall and stacked on top, each vertebrae atop the other. One more deep breath here. Bend the left elbow, lower the left forearm onto the left thigh. Reach your right arm over, come into side angle pose. Stretch the whole right side body here and enjoy it. Exhale, let it go. One more breath here. Just enjoy the movement. Inhale, rise back up to warrior two. Exhale, drop your right hand down your right thigh, reach the left hand over the left ear, come into an easy, peaceful warrior. Notice the stretches in different spots, 2 breaths here. One more breath. Come back to warrior two. Straight that left knee. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn towards the side edge of the mat. Both toes face the front. Feet are aligned with the side edge of the mat to start. Turn your heels in towards one another. Second position, hands on your hips. Bend your knees. Knees come directly over your toes. We're going to come into goddess pose. Sink your hips down towards the floor. Hands to start on your hips. Sink the hips down low, both knees bent. Knees aligned with your toes. You'll notice your inner thighs working. Little bit of a hip stretch, chest should be puffed out, shoulders down and back, elbows pressed towards the back wall. If you wish, you can raise both arms up in an easy cactus pose. Come into goddess pose. Deep breath into the chest and exhale, let it go. One more inhale. Exhale, straight both your arms and your legs, come into star pose. Lower your hands out by your sides, bring them back to your hips. Turn your right foot to jet line towards the right side of the mat, pigeon toe the left foot, face the opposite direction. Bend the front knee, come into warrior two. Make sure your feet are aligned, heel to heel alignment. Right knee is bent but doesn't extend beyond the right ankle. You may want to keep wiggling those right toes farther forward into a longer stance. Cartwheel your arms open into warrior two. Hands reach in either direction, gazes over the right middle finger. Spine is stacked, crown of the head reaches towards the sky. Inhale into the chest, into that pocket behind the heart. Fill it up. Exhale, let it go. One more breath here. Strong warrior two. Enjoy it. Exhale, bend your right elbow, lower the right forearm to the right thigh, reach the left arm over the left ear, stretch long the whole left side body, breathe and enjoy it. And exhale, let it go. One more breath here. Rise back up to warrior two. Straight that right knee. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn your feet to face the side edge of the mat. Hands remain at the waist. We're going to hinge forward into an easy forward fold here. Hinge at the waist, back straight. If you want to grab a block, you can to make it easier. Place it in front of you. Place your hands from the hips onto the block, or you can leave your hands on your hips. Spine straight and flat to start. Ground the outer edges of your feet into the earth. Everything engaged here. Lower your hands either to the block or the floor. Back is straight to start. If you wish, you can bend your elbows and lower your head down. You can walk your hands underneath you if that serves you. You can leave your hands out in front. You can place your forehead on the block, coming into an easy inversion. An inversion gives you a new perspective. 2 breaths here to get a new perspective on this Monday. Letting go of any resistance to the wind or otherwise. Gently press into your hands. Slowly rise back up to a flat back. You can use your hands on the block if that works better for you. Spine straight, crown of the head reaches forward. Bring your hands to your hips, elbows towards the sky, and slowly, slowly, slowly hinge up. Move ever so slowly because you will have a lot of blood flow shifts. Bring your heels towards one another once again, as if you're in second position. Elbows reach towards the back. Sink down, bend your knees once again. Come into goddess pose, but hands at your hips. Release your hands, reclasp them at your sacrum. Press your fists towards the floor, chest opens towards the front in goddess pose. Take in a deep breath into your chest. And exhale, let it go. One more breath here. Sink the hips down and low, enjoy it. Exhale, straighten your knees. Come upright, release your hands and Pac-Man your feet in towards the front, shake everything out, roll your shoulders out. And we'll slowly transition to the mat. Have a block if you have one nearby for bridge, supported bridge. Come to lie on the mat. You can just move ever so slowly with kindness. Start lying completely stretched out. Arms by your side, palms open towards the sky. Feet released towards the outer corners of the mat. Just take a moment to notice how you feel now. Flip your palms over to face the floor. Bend your knees, walk your heels towards your hips. If you have a block, grab it and lift it up your hips and slide it into your sacrum for supported bridge. If you don't have a block, ground into your feet and your hands. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Engage your glutes. Knees connect energetically. If you're on the block, do ensure that your knees are still somewhat connected. They're not splayed out towards the sides. Your feet are at hips width, toes face towards the front of the mat. Heart should be light. Enjoying the effects of gravity here. Gravity of your hips and sacrum sinking into the block if you have the support. Gravity allowing your heart to just rest and hang. Gravity shifting some of the blood flow down towards your shoulders and your arms, into your head. All of this shifting perspective. If you're in an unsupported bridge, you can slowly begin to lower down. If you're in the supported bridge, hang out here a moment longer and just enjoy. When you're ready, take the block out from under you and slowly lower down vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. Hips will be the last to arrive. And just notice how you feel as you settle. Draw your knees into your chest and give them a hug. Rock side to side, massage your sacrum. Enjoy it. And from here, choose whether you'd like to come into Happy Baby or Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining butterfly, for the next few moments. Happy Baby, you're going to grab the outer edges of your feet, soles of the feet reach towards the sky, knees press towards the earth, and you rock side to side. If you're doing Supta Baddha Konasana, you'll bring the soles of your feet together, slowly lower them towards the earth, knees apart, and come to rest. Left hand to heart, right hand to belly. Either one, whatever serves you as a last pose before Shavasana. When you're ready, transition to Shavasana, allowing everything to stretch long on the earth. Straighten your knees, toes, relax towards the outer corners of the mat. You can keep your left hand to heart, right hand to belly if that serves you. For some shoulders, that feels nice. Or lower your hands by your side, palms open towards the sky or flipped over towards the earth if that feels nice. Take a few moments here, a few moments to let the earth hold you. Let your body breathe itself. Mind is quiet and still. All the little cells in your body taking a moment to rest, to recalibrate. A new perspective to take hold. Allow yourself a few moments to just enjoy it. Gently begin to deepen your breath. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms long above you and your toes long in front of you. Take a deep inhale, stretch as far as you can in either direction. Exhale, let everything go. Draw your knees into your chest. Gently roll over to whatever side feels good. Pause for a moment. Notice how you feel now. Thank yourself for making the choice to take some time to do yoga this morning for you. Press your hands into the mat and slowly rise up to a comfortable seat where we began. My offering today is bring your hands directly to heart. Left hand flat atop the heart, heel pressing gently into that heart space and right hand atop. Press in kindly. Say good morning to yourself. Take in a deep breath to seal in that good morning. Send yourself a wish to have a beautiful Monday and to enjoy whatever may be ahead this week. Because why not? Bring your hands to heart center. Enjoy the sensations of each finger pad and the palms touch one another. Press your thumbs into your sternum, elbows out wide. Take in a deep inhale once again. And a huge exhale. The light in me honors and reflects the light in each and every one of you. May you all have a beautiful Monday and a beautiful week ahead. Namaste.
Thank you, Jessie.
You're welcome. Nice to see you.
What happened this, is nobody here or is it just, I can't